Thank you for joining. I love my dog. Sophie's downstairs asleep. So today, welcome to High Voltage. There's a reason for the hat and the glasses. Okay. I just wanted to share with you my journey through YouTube since March the 23rd of 2023 until today's date, which is, I can't even believe it, and I forget the date already, but that's okay, because everything I do is May the 8th of 2024. Let's see what was going on May the 8th of 2023. So in order for me to do that, I want to share something with you, which I know you're all aware of, and I'm not saying a word. I started with a channel called please. This channel. Shut up, Lasha. Okay. I started with this channel. Lasha Rajenko. And I started it on this computer. If you want to know why I started the channel, let me just say change.org. You actually need to search my name. And this is why I started the channel. It had to do with a medical malpractice, okay? And I have some notes here. I started the channel on March the 23rd of 2023 because of a medical situation. And if you want to watch the video, the very first video that I put up, when I look back on it, I look like a little kid, and it was a year ago. Okay, a lot can happen in a year. So if you go to that channel, on all of these videos under Lasha Rajenko are live. And thank you for the folks that have not unsubscribed. That means a lot to me, because as I put out the story of what happened to me in the Canadian medical field, and we'll get to the opiate part later, I went in for a femur surgery and came out with a broken knee. That's all I'm going to say. I've talked about it for a year. I thought for sure that would take traction, that people would want to know these things about the systemic issue of many organizations, including the healthcare system, that are corrupt. Now, I often think back to that situation and think, okay, was it corrupt? Was it a mistake? Yes, it was a mistake. But what the surgeon neglected to do was open his mouth, meaning he didn't say anything. Okay, the video is under Lasha Rajenko. All of the videos under Lasha Rajenko are live, all of them, okay? And the very first video that I ever put out was this one. Why, who, what, and when, where, why, and oh my gosh, I did not know what I was doing. And for Lamin in Africa, I wrote a song for him. Oh, and these, I don't know how to edit. And somebody stole my boots and this jacket. The sound quality is horrible. See those boots? I'll never have boots like that again. My aunt bought them for me. And that jacket was my Celine Dion jacket that I danced in those caramel leather pants, and if I had Celine Dion's jacket, I would feel more groovy. Thanks a lot, whoever stole it. So what I did was I took that song and I didn't know how to upload the video. So I put my phone to the live and it just sounded horrible. And then this is the video that I put up 1 year ago. Oh, it got a commercial on a 64 human being channel. And may I say something? Do you know why I have my creepy mirrors, as somebody told me? Do you think I will ever forget the first 1,000 people? Now listen, I did not set the goal of 1,000 people to monetize. Google did. You know why? It's not easy. It is not easy. And it's not easy to retain an audience unless you really have that X factor. You have your material and you stick on one topic. But I'm not a one topic type of gal. So anyway, so here's my creepy mirrors, because I write down everybody's name who has commented, and I'll never forget it. I even put one of my creepy mirrors from my bedroom here in place of using it to look gorgeous on mirror. I put it in the studio to keep track of people. And if that creeps people out, then I will have I'll just keep it in my new life diary. Okay, so that was the first video. I'll show you. So if you want to know why I started this shenanigan, and it's not a shenanigan, it's because of the medical malpractice. Now, I have named the doctor before. I have stated which hospitals and where in Ontario. However, YouTube took them down. And I even phoned the surgeon to say, I put a petition on change.org because of what you did. You should have been in jail for a year, and I should be compensated, and the Ontario taxpayers should first be compensated out of your pocket. Why was I thrown on disability when it should have been his responsibility because he's the head surgeon? And that was a colossal error. Because of that, I was in a wheelchair for a year. 6 months go by. He's sending falsified information. I've gone on and on and on about it. So I give up. If you want to know what happened, on your own accord. And I want to thank Andrew Gold and Sean Atwood. Andrew Gold particularly, because when I was in that wheelchair in 2017, that's when I started watching YouTube. Because prior to that, I was living a life, and I have had my problems, believe me. And I am not a saint, believe me. And when people tell you who they are, believe them. I'm a good person, and the only thing of that anybody will say to me when I am off this earth, she was a very kind person and she was altruistic. That's what people will say about me, guaranteed. But there's a lot of negative things people can say. You can take a microscope on anybody's life and make them look like the worst person on the planet. True story. So if you want to watch what happened in the surgery, etc., you'll see me throughout the year on the 2 channels I started after Lasha Rajenko, ranting and raving about the doctor for a year. And it happened 7 years ago, October the 28th of 2017. Why can I not let this go? Well, you have to watch it. I can't get onto a rant, or I won't stop. I won't stop. Okay. So this is the video you can watch if you want to know why I started all of this. And I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. And Trevor is the monitor and sort of the advisor, I guess you could say. I met him a year ago. He's never missed one live. Now, I started the beginning of this video stupid because it says, AKA Harry, it's a pun, meaning a fight of a beard. What I meant by that was I heard that he had to get permission from the Queen to wear a beard to his wedding. Who knew? But then I started talking about myself. But 145 people watched it, and 6 people took the time to like it. Nobody commented except my mother.
Anyways, when I get the X-ray,
and she was a victim.
To you, for real, and I'll show you how it was handled with no names mentioned.
Okay, so that's the first video. Then I realized I can't do all the videos on this. So then I started this channel. And I'm telling you all of this for a reason. So I started this channel with this phone, L&L Soul Sisters, or did I call it Lightning Lash? I can't remember. L&L. Now, when I started L&L Soul Sisters, I got a strike on this channel. Okay, so this is L&L Soul Sisters. My friend Lisa and I are still going to do podcasts on it. So if you've subscribed to it, don't delete, okay? Before I ended this channel, there were 200. Sorry, Ed. Okay. Before I ended this channel, there were 272 souls who took the time out of their lives to watch little old me putz around, like I'm talking putzing around, like a putz. But I totally enjoyed it, and I needed the healing, and all of you helped me heal. And when I got the strike on high voltage, I almost forgot the name of the channel that I'm on, went from 272 to 286. 72 to 86, that's 10. 14 people joined in a week. That's a lot of people. So for L&L people, please do not unsubscribe, because if I get a strike on high voltage, I always have these 2 channels to rely on. Now, in the name of high voltage, that's when I started high voltage on this phone. But I can't find my charger. So I'm going to be using L&L Soul Sisters this morning because I've got my outfit on, y'all. And I was wearing a bathing suit yesterday when I did that dance. Just so y'all know. Okay? And I'm from Beamsville, Ontario, Canada. Lisa Rodchenko is my real name. I go by Lasha because I am Ukrainian with a big U and a big nose. In fact, I was going to call this channel Lasha Knows Best. Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh, and I had to call the dentist to get that tooth fixed. Okay, so I'm using this phone today because I can't find a charger to high voltage. Trevor, I don't know where you are. Where are you? It's disturbing me that I can't find you. Where are you, Trev? What? This is exactly what Prince Harry did. So why does the public crucify him? Oh, I better answer these comments. And you know what? I don't forget anything. I want you to know that. Trevor, I hope you see this. I will be back tonight with you at 8 o'clock to celebrate my freedom. And I have freedom of speech. So it's going to be a random live tonight at 8. I'm not putting it up because every time I put it up and I hold the live there, it takes me through this streaming thing that I have no idea how to do or to conduct or how to control. So I watched Ron and Paula on, because I was up very early today, on Sean Atwood's channel. And I've written a lot of comments to them. I think somebody reported me too, because you can't talk about your channel on another person's comments, which I don't understand. Isn't YouTube supposed to be a friendly community? So I never will understand why if people watch a video, they don't like it and they don't subscribe, because I'll never have super thanks or anything, because I'm trying to start a charity in this rap community, which, by the way, between the 3 channels, we would be 341 away from monetizing if I hadn't been daft and not put the channels together. So that's on me, because I already have people that need money that are waiting for me to monetize so I can give it away, film what I'm doing. So when you hit subscribe and like, you know, I'm not being a greedy, you know what, because I work and I'm trying to raise money so that nobody ever has to sit in a wheelchair for a year. Never went in for, but came out with a broken knee in Canada, got away with it. The Ontario taxpayers had to pay for it, and he walked away free. I'm not usually this angry, but that was the essence of the channel. So that's why I tracked my whole life this year. And if it wasn't for all of you 641 enigmas who I have written all over my walls, as you know, I don't know what would have happened. And for those of you that appreciate what I've tried to do, and the petition is on change.org, but you've got to search Lasha Rodjenko. Do not donate money. I'm not affiliated with a charity. This is my charity. Rap community, welcoming, accepting, respecting, accepting all aspects of people. Okay? So I do respect, I love you all. I really do. There's nothing wrong with humanity loving humanity. And if all of us did what was right 99% of the time, and I'm no freaking saint at all, but I know what is right and what is wrong. And if I were to be complicit on certain subjects in accordance with Ontario and laws, one person with some dignity and less rage than I have had in the past, all of you have helped me subside that. That's why I write you all on the walls. And somebody said, oh, that's so creepy. That's so creepy. Oh, that's so creepy. Well, if it's so creepy, then why do you keep coming back to the channel and watching if it's so creepy? But the comments and the algorithm help it. So I love all insults. In fact, I post them and make a joke out of it, because if people have nothing better than to do with their time than to concentrate on the negative, I feel sorry for you, because I used to be like that. No more. Okay, I respect all of you. And as I say, take care of yourselves. I'll continue to do the same. And That's a wrap. Welcoming, respecting all aspects of people. Be safe. I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Trevor, I'm trying to find you right now. Hi, whoever's watching. And thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you.